So in today's video, we will be looking into some of the Tailwind CSS libraries that we can easily use in our systems. Now the reason why I have been making this video is because we all know Tailwind is a rapid and fast growing CSS libraries that allows people to actually have a very nice, minimal and clean UI in their applications. It can be integrated with React, Next, Vue or any other framework. But the problem with Tailwind is that you have to write a bunch of classes just to make a simple styling to work it. Now, some of the example that I can show you is between, let's suppose, a bootstrap in where you have to just use like btn hyphen primary just to make a nice looking button. But in the case of Tailwind, I know it do provide you flexibility and all, but yes, sometimes when the complexity of the component grows, it is a little bit difficult to manage all these classes at one place. So let's not waste time and let's start looking into these libraries. So coming on the number one of our list is SATCN UI. This is the UI which is built on Tailwind plus Remix UI, and this is the most popular right now, which is among the community. As you can see, most of the components are offered in Dart mode. You can see such nice components built with SATCN. It's very easy to integrate. You can check my other videos how you can actually use it in the Next.js project. I have a full video presenting how you can use the SATCN. Now, if you are a fan of Material UI, you can check the Material UI for Tailwind. Material UI for Tailwind is one of the libraries which offers a mix of Material UI as well as the Tailwind inside it. Now you can see all these integrations with the popular frameworks up here. And if we talk about the components, it is having a little bit of a feel or a touch of what Material UI offers with the Tailwind inside it. So you can also see the Material UI for Tailwind as well. Coming third on our list is DCUI. DCUI is another most popular Tailwind CSS framework, and the reason why people love this is the simplicity of writing the code. Now, as you can see, instead of using those highly bunch of classes just to make a buttons, you can directly follow the pattern you used to do in the Bootstrap. You can see it's easy, straightforward, and you will have a minimal design like Tailwind inside your application. They offers a whole bunch of components in the left hand side, as you can see, and the code is also way too simple, just like how you have been seeing in your particular Bootstrap. Coming fourth, we are having Flowbyte. Flowbyte is another Tailwind CSS libraries which offers the same components but in the more of a 3D and a rounded corners of it. Now you can see the code up here written, though it is a little bit long as I told you. But yes, this is another one library that you can also check and you can directly use inside your project. Okay. Now the fifth and the most clean UI is the pre-line Tailwind CSS library, which offers you all the CSS components of Tailwind, and it is way cleaner and nicer than actual Tailwind as well. Now the problem with this is that yes, the components and the classes that can be a little bit complex as well up here. You can see it's all going the way to up here, like even for this button, it's all the way up, you can see up here. So this is the only complexity that we see. But yes, as I showed you right now in the form of DCUI, where all these CSS libraries are mixed and you can directly use it, that is one of the popular, or you can think of comparison between Preline and this DCUI. Now the last but not least, we are having Ripple UI. Ripple UIs are also built on Tailwind, and you can see it is actually for small projects that you want to do, but you can see the buttons and all these things as well up here, which is again in the form of normal Bootstrap, or you can say like very simple coding as well. But yes, it do follow the similar structure of rounded corners and a little bit of 3D looks coming into it. So you can actually use this particular Ripple UI as well if you want to have the Tailwind. Now the reason why I have shown you all this UI is because I know that in Tailwind CSS we are having a lot of problems in writing those classes. Now you can directly come to these places, you can copy and paste this particular code, like if I want to add a divider or a drop down, I can simply copy paste this particular code from here and it will start functioning. Now this actually saves a whole lot of time as compared to starting with something like a chat GPT writing your code or something else. Now, most of the things that I've shown you here is basically built for MVP SaaS. Okay, if you are building an MVP SaaS, it is always advisable and recommended that you start with simple, easy, and fast, so you can actually test and see your features inside the market and see how people are actually reacting to it. Now that is the reason why I've been showing you these libraries, specifically the one like Ripple UI I've shown you and the DC UI. These two are way too simple to start with. You can also check the SAT-CN, which is a little bit you need to tweak in terms of installation. I have those videos. You can check the description in this video. You can follow those courses for setting up the SAT-CN. But yes, that is another one of the clean. And if you are following the dark mode, that is the most a popular Tailwind CSS library I would recommend. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We will be coming with such videos in the future more.